everyone. So today we're talking about drinking around the kids. Do you drink around them? Do you drink with the kids? Are you worried what kind of message it sends?
I lived in Europe for numerous years when I was a teenager, and the way that kids are, my younger brother could go across the street and buy a beer for my dad. He was like 8, and oh yeah, it's for your dad, that's fine, go ahead and take it. There's just a level of responsibility that the kids have, and it's not something that's like taboo, or you just learn how to make it a part of your life if that's a choice you want to make. And so we try to sort of model that for our children also.
Well, because there was a study that was done which was interesting, looking at binge drinking, and it found that families that drink with their kids and allow their kids, we're talking teenagers, 16, 17, not 5 and 6, let me clarify, have a little wine at dinner or whatever, those kids were less likely to binge drink later on than the kids who were forbidden. So
which makes sense.
It does sort of make sense. So,
well, I'm someone who has a glass of wine at dinner, not every night, but several times a week. And there are times that I do feel a little conflicted by it. Am I sending a message just by having the glass on the table that here, alcohol is okay? Or am I sending the message that says, it's, if you do it responsibly, it's not like I'm getting drunk, I have one glass of wine and that's it, that's all I want. I wonder about what that message is, and it is part of the discussion that we have with our older children. We talk about drugs and alcohol and all kinds of things that you don't want them to get experience with, but with the glass sitting on the table, am I sending some sort of do as I say, not as I do?
No, I don't. I think because we are the parents, kids, and rules for kids and rules for adults are just different, and it's not because we're, holding the kids back or, enslaving them to some, to something that we just made up. I mean, it's just, kids can't do everything adults can do. Just like I don't throw tantrums in the grocery store when I'm exhausted. I would like to, but that's just not something, it's not something I'm allowed to do anymore. So it's even the same with, just coffee. My daughter, can I taste? No, it's for mommy. Okay, and then now she knows, oh, that's for mommy. So I don't drink a lot, but if I do have wine, I can just say it's for mommy, and she gets it. And then, as she gets older and we have the conversation, I just don't want to encourage anything that's illegal in our house. So like having her drink at 13 or 14 or 15, even at dinner or something, I don't want to encourage that, because I don't want her to think like the laws don't
apply to you.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
I think that's a good point. It's interesting. I don't know if any of you have this, but alcoholism is in our family, both my husband and mine, and so we're extra sensitive, right? I totally think there's a genetic predisposition in some cases. So, but I also think that again, we're not there. 5 and a half and 4. No, they're not having wine at the table. But I wonder, and I'm just thinking that a modeling like you have, Sharon, might be just a healthier modeling than completely not allowing them to have alcohol or not letting them see us have alcohol. It just might make them want it. I don't know.
I feel this way strongly with like food and sweets too. It's like all about moderation. Like for me, the reason why I don't drink is because I don't really like it, and I don't like the way I feel or act with it. But all in all, I think the more that we make things forbidden,
yes, the more they want
the more
it.
attractive.